Hello. I am scuffed, but I exist, and I am free from PNG hell. Also audio is screwed up probably maybe. And so is everything else. It's a nightmare, but listen, I am not on fire, so that's a bonus. So anyways, I will play Jade Empire today, I swear it. I will not allow the scuff to beat me and stop me from playing this game 3 times in a row. You won't win, Jade Empire. I am here, UTPLAU, and you cannot stop me. Let me know if the game audio is scuffed or anything.
Do you feel that? Something is here. Something that hates the...
This game is in fact wild. You cannot stab ghosts, so you have to punch them to death.
Focus.
It is a good time. Oh hey, let me move the chat bus.
You fell from the sky, but despite the maddened spirits here, you will benefit. A spirit monk was here long ago, fleeing the destruction that orphaned you. He carried a piece of your amulet. It was separated, broken apart, so your enemies could not find it easily. You have the first piece. It trains your abilities now. The second piece fell here with its minder, hidden until waters receded. A guardian protects it, waiting to test and serve you. The third piece awaits discovery in a distant lair. These 3 pieces are physical, but there is one more. It cannot be found, only earned. This final piece is all that will save you in the end.
Hold on, I need to fix a thing.
Are you alright? You fell over after the fight.
Okay there.
There was something here, but I couldn't see it clearly.
Yeah, so the
You
poo
saw a
stopped
vision?
exploding because
Strange
this
that I
is
could
not
not
the
make it
same
out.
poo actually.
Strong spirits are usually quite clear to me. Please tell me if you have any more. We shouldn't stay here. It isn't safe. There's so much pain and suffering in this place that I can barely think. What did Zeus say again? A clearing
I
near
did
Tian's
something
Landing
stupid
across the
and I
bridge in
have my
south?
graphics card and
Sounds
hard
simple
drives
enough.
and crudely
Lead the
shoved
way
them
and I'll
into a
follow.
different computer. This should not have worked, but it worked. Also, is the audio like weird for you guys? The audio has been weird since I started using this computer, in like every game, and I can't tell if I am going insane or not. But a ghost. Well, it works at least. Ghost punch. Oh yeah, you can also turn into a giant frog. Let me equip that. But yeah, I can function again, so that's nice. Monkey.
Toad demon form. Thousand cuts. Long sword. I am a master.
So far, frog is my favorite thing. Welcome, Jack Frost. A fine E to you. Big Frog indeed actually let me go get more mana so I can do it again later. You never know when you'll meet to frog. It's nice to play this game without the constant fear that my computer will explode.
Stop where you are. Death's Hand should know better than to send his minions out alone.
It is clear that you are one of his hirelings, or perhaps one of Gao the Greater's marauding pirates.
Sadly, I already know all about
committed.
frog fractions, but I could probably play it on stream and that would be fun.
Don't waste your last breath on lies. I didn't get there in time to help anyone, but I saw you lead the massacre in Two Rivers. Clearly you were involved. Death's hand went too far in ordering its destruction, and Gao the Greater sought to profit from it. My retribution will end with them, but it will begin with you.
Yeah, I was the people getting massacred, lady. Hey Robert, hold on, I am dying.
Ice shard. Toad demon form. Enough!
The way you move
Just
seems
kidding,
odd.
I am frogging.
A flaw I cannot see, perhaps? But you are better than I expected. You might even beat me, if I allowed such insolence. You are too skilled to be just a hireling. Death's Hand would view such ability outside his assassins as dangerous. And
But
Gao
yes,
the
hello,
Greater
I am
prefers his
streaming late
servants
because my
docile.
computer was dead earlier.
So it would appear. You lack their branding. But if you are not one of them, who are you? A monk? A mercenary? A bandit? You chase a great evil, larger than you realize. Leave and you may survive. Others have tried to face Death's Hand,
If she
but were
could
destroyed,
tell by the branding,
as Two
why did
Rivers
she
was.
attack me in the first place? This lady is silly.
Your honor sends you toward peril, but you do not flinch from it. A trait of fools, and perhaps the occasional hero. I also seek answers from Death's Hand and his minions. If you truly oppose him, you will need to find your way to the Imperial City. Of course, only the Lotus Assassins can come and go as they please, thanks to Gao. Travel routes by land and water
Lady,
are blocked,
did you just
but they
call
use
me a
wind
fool?
maps
Do
and
you want
flyers
me
to
to
further
pull
their
out
goals
frog
here
again?
and in the surrounding forest. Perhaps, if you are capable, we will meet again. I wish you good luck, but you will need far more than that to survive. Farewell.
That makes sense. There is a lot of greeting in this game then. Oh, it's a rock. I thought it was like a big monkey. I am illiterate. I think it means that big fish is this way. Loading screen this way, apparently.
Ah, you found your way. Good. I decided there wasn't much point in staying with the flyer. It's not going to get much worse in my opinion.
Oh, so
Here,
you just
I
teleported
salvaged
here.
this gem out of some sort of power source. I imagine you will have some use for it. Now that we're here, we should see if anyone knows anything about flyers. Maybe whoever is in charge of the town can help us get underway again. I will stay here at this new camp unless you need me. It seems like a good enough place to base ourselves out of.
Thanks, guy that I forgot the name of.
Let's keep things simple. If someone gets in our way, remove.
I am on.
Ready to serve.
Together, we cannot fail.
His name is Zoo. So I can equip 3 of these things. Yeah, that seems good. I think I will let them keep fighting. They always get beat up, but it's a nice distraction. What was this other way? Goat.
This area is off limits. Intruders will be executed.
Wanna die?
I am a soldier of the Imperial Army, sent by Death's hand to destroy anyone foolish enough to enter this place. Unfortunately, this includes you. Kill the peasant.
You have chosen frog.
1,000 cuts. Toad demon form.
Wait, stop! I'm not your enemy.
Bitch,
I swear
Holland
by
the
my
frog.
ancestors, I'm not your enemy. I'm not even a soldier.
I could choose this.
Even
but
though
I
I wear
won't.
this uniform, I'm no soldier. My name is Chen Yi. I'm just a simple peasant from the town of One Stone. These soldiers passed through my village a few weeks ago. One of them angered the Lotus assassin who was in charge, and the assassin killed him.
Imagine your town being
As I was
named
coming
One
back in from
Stone.
the fields, they grabbed me to fill his place. They put this uniform on me, bloodstains and all, and
The
told me I was in the
only thing
army.
notable is a single stone.
Thank you, noble one. You are most merciful, and I honor you. My whole family honors you.
He is very sus, but I don't care.
I will do my best.
He can go
But I
free.
don't know anything. The Lotus assassins just told us to guard the gate while they searched the ruins. That's all, I swear. They are evil, pure evil. They forced me to serve them. They would have killed me if I disobeyed. I had no choice but to guard this door while they searched the ruins. I don't know, I was here on the far side of the gate, and the gate itself is locked. Only the Lotus assassins themselves are allowed into the ruins. No, nothing. Only that the gate leading into them was locked. The Lotus assassins had to get a key from Shang, the Imperial Minister in Tian's
This
Landing.
guy isn't very helpful.
But I think the ruins are haunted. I hear strange sounds coming from beyond the gates. But even the threat of ghosts can't keep the assassins from their search.
Sounds like some ghosts to punch. Good to know. Oh wow, I could still kill
Of
him
course,
if I
Great One.
wanted to.
I will return to my village and lead an upright life of farming and praying. Thank you for sparing me. Thank you.
You showed great compassion to that poor man. I am glad to see you can be merciful as well as strong.
Well, I guess has got it all planned out. Pray, farm, easy life.
There is something dangerous beyond these gates. The spirits here are troubled.
Maybe they're troubled because they are dead. Lock. Loot. Okay, well, spooky gate time, let's go die to some ghosts that we might be underleveled to fight. This one gives to body. Oh, so this gem is too evil for me to use. Interesting. Curse you, locks. I could just hop this fence though. True, if I was a Discord moderator I might be more evil. But I guess I moderate my own Discord. Not that I ever need to do any moderating usually. Okay, goodbye goats. Listen, I'm more of a Discord owner than a Discord mod. I'm not sure if that's worse or not. Is the audio really okay for you guys? Sometimes I feel like the game is just really quiet. It's like the audio balancing has been demolished.
Nara earphone wonu kanawa ofa ear kanawa wonu.
Osha's speaking the weird language made up by the game.
Mother and I are getting out of this town. If you have any sense, you'll do the same.
Akwakwak wo sosonia sonok fonia sisaya nawakuk.
Joke's on you. I have no sense.
Uksair wak ununikiro. Nana wo nafak sono.
I will probably try to fix
It's sure
that
to be more
tomorrow
exciting
somehow.
than this dead place.
Koniok yoir kawaya wo kawaya. Watita osia kwanif nipawir. Pier uksayer sinini sisayer rusta atapafawir sumpuno ko suir toerok. Ukir nekpo sise sayer wosayer nifuyer. Sisayer if
Don't worry,
woso no
lady.
koso
I will turn into a giant
Sayer
frog.
kanoa fwanuir. Woyoir apafawayer sisier sisitu tok. Woyer wakwak finir sier. Akwakwak wo sosonia sonok fonia sisayer nawakuk. Wo tawa yer kupir kawir nakawir iptuki.
Those pirates must be
Lady,
Gao the
you will
Greater's men.
probably die
We know that he has
immediately out
holdings
there.
near here, and he has flyers.
Pier uksayer sinini sisayer rusta atapafawer sumpuno ko suir toerok. Sisayer ifok woso no koso ayer ya. Sair kanoa fwaranuir.
Okay, so this lady thinks being tormented by ghosts is worse than just chilling in the village.
Wosair nifuir. Noni wowo sair tar wowowir ignisaro kunkna.
She is dead.
Wowo tawa ir kupir kawir nakawir iptuki. Wo nipir uksair si sini nisair wustap, wo ifuir uksunuk nokawair.
Thank you for the hydroelectric power lesson.
Noni wowo sair tar wowowir ignisaro kunkna. Wo yowir apafawair sisier sisitu tok. Woir wakwak finir sir. Koni okyoir kawaya wokawaya watita osia kwanif nipawir.
Okay, good luck out there, lady. Try not to die. Let's mess with audio. There, audio.
Out of our way, woman. In this town, we don't step aside for you. You step aside for us.
Out
The
of our
peasants
way,
of this village
woman.
may cower before you, but I do not. If you are smart, you will apologize for your behavior and walk away.
Don't tell me what to do.
That's
You
a
think
lot of
I won't
chips.
hit a woman? You have to learn your place. This whole town has to learn its place. What are you looking at? This doesn't concern you.
He is brave enough to hit a woman. So brave. Now what is this option? Ah yes, I would like to watch you beat that woman. Please continue. Don't
Time
screenshot
to
that.
teach you all a lesson.
1,000 cuts. Long sword. Toad demon form.
Fire.
Long sword.
So I almost died. Turns out fire is dangerous.
I was back at the camp when I heard the sounds of battle. I got here as fast as I could, though obviously I arrived too.
Welcome to.
Hui, what are you doing here?
It's been a long time, Zhu. I haven't seen you since that night. I did as you asked. The child is safe. I made sure of that.
I know. After we spoke, I followed you. I wanted to be sure she was given a good home. You did well, Hui.
This guy follows people a lot.
Hui and I knew each other long ago. She was a soldier and I needed her help. There was a child, an orphan. I knew Hui could find a good home for her.
I bet it's Dawn Star.
She was just a girl. Her parents were dead. I couldn't look after her, and I knew Hui by reputation.
It's
knew she would find a good
100%
home
Bomb
for her.
Star.
She's safe. That's all you need to know. She doesn't concern you. Besides, we don't have time to worry about something that happened almost 20 years ago.
Yes, those are old worries. Thank you for your actions today. Even if these men were no real threat, just simple sailors frustrated at the shallow river that holds them here. There are pirates in the area, and they pose
No
a
real
far
threat,
greater danger.
lady, they set me
You
on
will
fire.
likely encounter them, especially if you are the one I am waiting for. As Sagacious Zoo mentioned, my name is Hui. Tell me, young woman, what is your master's name?
I actually forgot his name
I have
already.
waited here many years for the arrival of one special fighter. Your master, Sun Li, bid me to wait until you, his protege, came seeking information.
So it's true. Master Li really is the Emperor's brother.
Okay, yes, give me the information.
I wish I had known.
He is gone, isn't he? Taken by the Lotus assassins just as he thought. He knew they were always searching. They are right to fear him and his legacy. The glorious strategist was certain the path to the Imperial City would bring you here. He was also very specific about how I present my information to you. You must be ready.
What a glorious strategy. He knew I would crash my plane over there. Listen, this option is exactly what I was thinking.
You're right, I doubt he anticipated that. The glorious strategist accounts for every possibility within the known conditions. Had you simply flown past... Well, I do not want to contemplate that. My time here would have meant little. I served under Sun Li and was trusted enough to be contacted after Dirge fell. He told me of the weeks-long siege and how spirit monks were slaughtered so his brother could take their temple. It was madness. The Emperor killed the water dragon itself.
The water dragon? The shepherd of the dead,
Yo,
a
he killed
goddess
the whole
of rebirth.
dragon.
To try and steal her power, to even think it could be attempted. Has any mortal ever shown such arrogance?
Hello Jusagi, the late stream is here because my computer was completely broken during the Norma time. But hey look, I am not
There are
longer
many
trapped in
beings that
PNG
exist
hell.
beyond our
I function
experience.
again.
The heavens are governed by a celestial bureaucracy. Each facet of existence is managed by a specialized attendant. Most appear to have little influence, but some, like the water dragon, have a portfolio that grants exceptional status. She was said to have
And look,
governance over
I
the
am
Great
playing
Wheel.
Jade Empire, and it works. I swore
She was
I would
not a
make it
maker,
work
but
this
all
time.
life that ended
Retire
passed her
what thing?
gaze before returning to the earth in another form. Sun Hai sought rebirth for his empire at the cost of the natural order. Her body was taken to the palace as a grim trophy of the power that ended the long drought. All the while, the people hailed the emperor as a hero, ignorant of the price.
Oh well, about that. The way I fixed it was by ripping out
The
its
water
insides
dragon's
and
power was
shoving them
tied
into
to her
another
temple at
computer,
Dirge,
so it's
and the
kind of
strength
just
of her
mangled
servants.
corpse in
When the
another room
spirit
right
monks
now.
were slain and Dirge fell, she became vulnerable. Her physical form could be injured, but she was also a god. Maybe her spirit still exists. I don't know. I'm no expert on the heavens.
That was a very violent description
Even a god
for
is
some
not
reason.
invincible.
But yeah, I
They
showed
have
my
their place
graphics
and it
card
can be
and hard
challenged.
drives into another
Sun
computer
Li
and
could
it
not
just
stop
kind
the
of worked
slaughter of the
somehow.
spirit monks. He fled the battle with you in his arms. Most believe
shouldn't have
Sun
worked,
Li
but it
fell
did.
at Dirge, a lie spread by the Emperor. A handful of us knew that he lived, and we also learned the terrible price of his rebellion. Li's wife was with child, his daughter born in the Imperial Palace while he was at Dirge. He never saw her. Within weeks of the
I
siege,
have
the
not
Emperor
listened to
had
this
Li's
lady at all.
family
She's just telling me
executed.
things that I don't really need to know.
Executed. Murdered. The Lotus assassins were to cut them down. A mother and newborn child. I have no doubt that order came from Death's hand himself.
Wait, does this mean that Dawnstar is royalty? I wasn't listening very closely.
He probably didn't think his family would be harmed, but even had he known, he might still have saved you. Li knows you have a destiny to fulfill. You're the last of your kind. The natural order has been disrupted. There is much to say, but first I was instructed to impart some very specific knowledge. Your master was very clear.
You can trust we, so I don't think there's any reason for me to stick around. I'll be back at the camp if you need me.
Zhu is an honorable man. Not a good man, perhaps, but an honorable one. Now
Instant,
to your
all I know
training.
is that he
A
killed
brief
the dragon to
description will
take its power,
reinforce in your
and that was a
mind
bad
the
idea
style
because
you
now
saw
all
me
the
use.
ghosts are coming through and I've got to catch and all because I'm Danny Phantom.
Certain lessons had to be withheld until you were ready for the attention they will bring. Sun Li taught me so that I would
hate
teach
that
you.
I just made this
I
joke.
must train you in
It's been
spirit
a long
thief.
day and so sorry.
Magic and weapons tire you. Draw on them too much and you could be left defenseless. Spirit Thief restores your chi, prolonging your ability to fight or ignore wounds. It is especially useful when enemies are immune to basic martial attacks, when you must use magic or weapons. It can even immobilize a foe, allowing time to recover even more. This short lesson should be enough for now. Come speak with me in the tea house. We will talk of your master and more.
Was that a lesson? You literally said like 2 sentences at me. Wow. I'm so good at learning. I appear to be near death. Hello,
You're
woman.
a stranger here, aren't you? I know everyone in Tian's Landing and I've never seen you before. I would remember you. You should turn right around and leave this town. Trust me.
As long as someone laughs.
Everything in Tian's Landing is falling apart. Sheng, the local minister, is helpless to deal with all our troubles. You should get out while you can.
Don't worry, I will
You
fix
don't know?
everything.
The Great Dam has been opened, and now the river's level has dropped. It's too low and fast to navigate. Without the river, we are nothing. The merchants can't buy goods from the Imperial
do know.
City. The
I
traders
don't
can't sell to
know
the
why
outside
I
world.
asked.
The men cannot fish, and our children go hungry. And if that wasn't bad enough, we have the pirates to worry about too. They've been raiding the countryside, taking prisoners to sell into
Just
slavery.
keep the pirates.
Take care of yourself, stranger, and be glad that you do not live in Tian's Landing.
I take my leave.
There are ghosts wandering the land. This town needs the river to survive. If someone doesn't close the dam, we're doomed.
Healing Doko.
This tea house must be popular. It seems like quite a prominent structure.
Please, please excuse me. I know I shouldn't be crying in public like this, but I just can't help it.
Hello, sad lady. Oh, my phone has disconnected. That's alarming. Thanks, Windows. Appreciate the 10 million blues.
Please, I'm just a humble woman. My name is Seamstress Lawn, and I have a problem I don't know how to solve. I thought you could help, but I was afraid to speak to you.
I cannot be stopped, not even
Every
by
day a group
freezing.
of thugs attacks him and beats him up. He tries to avoid them, but they find him wherever he goes. The beatings are getting worse.
Wow,
I'm terrified
just
they're going to
bullying
kill
this
him.
guy in
After I saw
particular.
you take on those sailors, I thought, well...
Oh, hello, Winder, and don't worry about being late. I streamed at a different time than normal.
I knew you'd
I
understand
agree.
being a woman.
Crying in public is
Thank
illegal.
you, my lady.
But I didn't
If our
want to be
firstborn is a
mean,
girl,
so I
she shall
didn't
have
say
your
that to
name.
her. The Pollock, you will get her shortly.
Bay is down at Beggar's Pier
Excuse
right
me,
now
what
in the
do you
southeast
mean
corner
being a
of
woman?
town. If you hurry, you can probably get there before the thugs attack him today.
What, are men not allowed to help you? I am a cat. Okay, I will now limp to find this mana fountain.
Good, you're here. We can continue where we left off before.
This is a cutscene, not a mana fountain.
You've got unfinished business with us first.
There
Lady,
are
I am
important
dying.
matters at hand, yet you fellows keep interrupting. I'm surprised you're this eager to get another beating so soon.
This time we brought some friends to even up the odds.
I am going to die. Wow, that poor table.
Longsword!
Guys, I forgot how to block. Okay, time to click through dialogue very fast. Random bar fight indeed. I shall save.
I can't believe Two Rivers is gone. It was home. The people there were the only family I've known.
A random
And
dialogue I missed
They're
before.
all gone.
I understand, Dawnstar, but the path you're on may lead to even darker places. You must prepare yourself.
I don't want to think like that. We will set things right. We have to.
On one hand, not killing. On the other hand, vengeance.
I know. I just wish there was a way to put things back the way they were.
Okay, bye. Goat.
Not. Cool.
I am a conversation master.
Out of our way, woman. In this town, we don't step aside for you. You step aside for us.
The
I had that
peasants of this
non-draining
village
style
make up...
before that, I think. I just didn't...
1,000 cuts! Toad demon form! Longsword!
I was back. Oui.
It...
I... Oui. She...
I... Zoo is an...
Please.
There are the Emperor doesn't care about us. That's why he sent someone like Shang.
Okay, bar fight time. Is Spirit Thief the one that was up that you were talking about? The Great Frog.
This tea...
Okay, here we go.
Good, you're here. We can continue where we left off before.
You've got unfinished business with us first.
Let's watch the silly intro again.
There are important matters at hand, yet you fellows keep interrupting. I'm surprised you're this eager to get another beating so soon.
This time we brought some friends to even up the odds.
Longsword!
Why did he have to smash that table? The game is suddenly loud.
Spirit Thief! Longsword!
I took the spirit right out of him.
I am a master!
You certainly look like Lee's top student, though there's something odd about how you fight. I can't put my finger on it. It doesn't matter. The sailors won't bother us again.
I just stabbed an armed
We can get back to
fighter
business.
with a sword.
Sun Lee gave me instructions to await you if anything should
They
happen.
won't bother us
I have
because
prepared
I killed
for this
them.
day for well over a decade. The full extent of what the glorious strategist knows is beyond my mind to comprehend. He is without peer. All I know is that I had instructions to wait for you. Sun Lee asked me to seek a piece of a special amulet he wanted you, his prized pupil, to have. It was broken apart and scattered when the Spirit Monk Temple fell. He intended to, and I assume he did,
It's that
give the
thing the
main
ghost
piece
told
to
me
you.
about.
Rumor placed a smaller part with a fleeing apprentice monk, but it had been some years and the trail was cold. I eventually learned the monk had fled to Old Tien's Landing. He was there a year or so, but died of lingering injuries and was buried with his possessions unsorted. It was rushed at the time because the new dam was due to close and Old Tien's would become a watery tomb. The amulet was beyond reach, so I came here and waited. Now the Lotus assassins have drained the lake and exposed the ruins of
So
Old
that's
Tien's
the
Landing.
place with the gate,
It
I
seems
guess.
they are searching for this piece of the Spirit Monk amulet too. Yes, Sun Lee intended you to find it. I was to tell you about it if anything happened to him. It was the last order he gave me, and I have waited years to fulfill my duty.
Couldn't he have given you the order, like, later? You know, so you didn't have to wait a decade.
Remember, go to the ruins and claim the amulet before the Lotus assassins do. You will need it to survive the trials that lie ahead.
Yeah, but he could make the plan, and then just tell her to do it late. So she isn't just doing
I know he's an
nothing for
Imperial
5
minister.
years.
Old Mother Quan has nothing now. She should have grabbed herself a husband when she had the chance.
Me. Time to level up. Which one was useless again? I don't remember. A little spirit. And some mind, I guess, for stabbing. I really shouldn't spend it all on the toad. But man, do I want to. So expensive. Let's level up spirit beef, that sounds useful.
I've heard pirates are raiding the...
If you want tea, have a seat. The serving girl will be by directly if I don't fire her first in useless rage. I should have replaced her the day I took over this tea
Wow,
house.
whoa, whoa.
I am Three Sheets Duton, proud owner of this quaint little tea house. I recently acquired it from old Mother Kwan, the elderly lady steeping tea over there in the corner.
You want me to
Oh
throw
God,
this
he just
troublemaker out in
reminded
the
me of
street,
something.
boss?
Don't be stupid. You saw what she did to those sailors. The only way you'd hurt this young lady is if she broke a nail while punching you in the mouth.
It's hard to
Forgive my
explain,
guy.
and I am a
His
little
intentions
tired.
are good, but he's a bit slow on the uptake. I'd love to answer your questions, but that would interrupt my drinking. I'm afraid that isn't acceptable.
But basically there's this dumb Halo live action series that my Ferneds and I have been watching because it's so terribly bad. But there's a character that turns it from being so bad that it's good, into just bad, and her name is Kwan. Like seriously, you guys have no idea how
I
bad the
am
Halo
Three
live
Sheets
action is.
Duton,
It's like
proud
worse than
owner
you
of
could
this
ever
quaint little
expect.
tea house. I recently acquired it from old Mother Kwan, the elderly lady steeping tea over there in the corner. Yes,
Every
good.
time
Go
I
away.
see an article or
I
a
haven't
tweet
even
about the
started to
next
feel the effects
episode
of my
being
wine yet,
terrible,
and you're
I get
already
excited
giving me a
because
headache.
I look forward to how awful it can get.
You really shouldn't waste...
Hello, greetings, welcome. My name is Steeper Yanru, and I'll be... No, that's not right at all. Idiot! I'm Barkeep Yanru now, not Steeper Yanru. I'm sorry about
He
that.
said the word wrong.
I still can't get the hang of this new position. Sometimes I wish old Mother Kwan still owned the tea house so things could go back to the way they were.
Listen, that Halo series is really bad.
Slow down, my
like
friend.
so bad that I
can't serve
can't
you wine
even
yet.
express it to
I'm not a
you.
real barkeep. Master Dutong just has me practicing, so I'll be ready when he turns this place from a tea house into a tavern. Master Dutong wants me to practice giving out advice for now. He wants me to stay focused until I get the hang of it. No wine, except for him, of course. You want some advice? Sure. Just remember, I'm pretty new at this. I'm still
Like I
practicing.
haven't seen
Now
the
let's
new
try this
Star
one.
Wars movies
Every
because I
bureaucrat
heard
knows
they
a
were
tree grows toward the
mediocre.
light,
But
but a
the
rock
Halo
grows not
live
at all.
action may be one of the worst video game adaptations.
Just
That man is a barkeep who can't sell me drinks. He is quite useless.
Hello, young one. My name is Quan, but everyone calls me Old Mother Quan.
Hello, Quan.
I'd like you to call me that too, okay? Welcome to my tea house. Oh, that's not right. No, not anymore. Sorry about the confusion, dearie. What I meant to say was, welcome to Master Dutong's tea house.
Lady, do you want me to beat up Dutong so you can have it back?
I owned the tea house for many, many years. At least I thought I did. But then Master Dutong came to town with that imperial writ. Oh my, wasn't that a shock?
I'm gonna beat up Dutong.
Turns out his family owns this land. They have for hundreds of years. The land is his along with everything on it, so now he owns my tea house too. He was nice enough to let me stay on here as a helper. I steep the tea. Yanwan takes the orders, and Master Dutong, well, he mostly just drinks his wine.
He will own it until a giant frog picks him up and throws him off a cliff. Phone, why have you disconnected again? Man, I just can't escape problems today, can I?
Now, why would I do such a thing? I can't even imagine anyone being so horrible they'd forge an imperial writ. No, I'm sure the land belongs to Master Dutong.
Her hat is kind of neat. It's a very nice circle.
Nice of you, my child, but what could you do? I would love to have my tea house back, but it belongs to Master Dutong now. You can't argue with an imperial writ.
I can argue with anything.
All
I'm
this
a cat.
talk is just the rambling of an old woman. Put it out of your head and enjoy yourself. It may not be mine anymore, but this is still a fine tea house.
It's about to be a tea house with a dead man in it.
Why do you persist in troubling me? All I want is to be left alone with a steady stream of wine flowing my way. Is that too much to ask in my own tea house? Oh, certainly.
Listen,
the
I only
Imperial
got
Writ
like
is
4
400
hours
years
of
old,
sleep
and I
today.
just carry it
Somehow
around with
that
me
is an
all the
excuse
time
for
and show
murder.
it to complete strangers. Please. The writ
This
is
guy is
locked
very
safely
dead.
away, as I told Mother Quan. I'm not about to bring it out on your request. Now, if you will just leave me to my drinking. What a truly horrible thing to say to me, especially when I'm sober. The very notion that I, Three Sheets Dutong, could do such a thing is, well, it is unthinkable. Your accusations grow tiresome, stranger. You have no proof that I cheated old Mother Quan, and I don't see any reason to continue our conversation. So thank you, and goodbye. Oh,
I will remember this man. Can I poison him to death?
Hello again, a salutatorious greeting and welcome. I'm gonna be the best barkeep in Tien's Landing. As soon as Three Sheets Dutong turns his... I would rather have kept my old job, but Dutong's in charge now. He says I have to practice giving out wine and advice. That Imperial Writ has caused us no amount of grief. Mother Quan lost her tea house. Waitress Yanwan is busier than ever, and I spend all day giving out foolish advice. Mother Quan saw it, though her eyes aren't too good. Most of us didn't bother to give it a look since hardly anyone in the town can read anyway.
Same. I can't read.
What? You mean it wasn't real? That means Mother Quan should still own the tea house. Problem is, Dutong's already shown everyone the writ and now he's got it locked away. If you're right, he'd never bring it out again. There's no way to prove he cheated Mother Quan. That might work. It would probably help if you get him drunk first. That's something I can help you with. Dutong's always having me send over wine. Usually I mix it with water so he doesn't get too drunk too fast, but I could start sending it to him unmixed.
This nerd was drinking watered-down wine. I don't even drink, but that just
It won't be quite
sounds
that
funny
easy.
to me.
I've watched Dutong for quite a while, and when he's drinking, he usually goes through 3 stages of drunkenness. Dutong gets very friendly when he starts to drink. You might get a confession out of him then, but I doubt it. He's not really all that drunk at that stage. Usually after about 7 bowls, he slips into depression and sorrow. He complains about how his life is worthless and what a bad and sinful man he is. Not a pretty sight.
Oh my god.
By the 9th glass, he starts to get paranoid. You can't really talk to him then. Usually around that time, I try to slip a restorative potion into his glass to sober him up.
I am starting to pity him.
The restorative tastes pretty foul, but it does the job. Works instantly and makes a man sober as an imperial judge. Dutong's guard keeps a vial handy at all times, just in case. The guard gave me a few vials so I could slip them into Dutong's wine when he starts to get paranoid. Keeps him from getting out of hand. No problem. We have 2 sorts of wine here. Peasant's wine and Imperial seasoned spirits. The peasant's wine is pretty weak, but that's usually what Dutong drinks. The Imperial seasoned spirits are a lot stronger. 1 bowl of that is worth 3 bowls of peasant's wine. And if Dutong gets too drunk, I have the restorative to sober him up.
I think it's a bowl, but I'm not sure.
1 drink for Master Dutong coming up. 1 drink for Master Dutong coming up. Anything else I can do for you? Sure thing.
I think I give him
He doesn't
too
like
much.
taking it, but I'll just slip it into a glass. He'll drink it and be sober as a judge in no time. Anything else I can do for you? 1.
Man, this alcohol is just teleporting into
We'll get him
his
to admit
body.
he's a cheat.
Greetings and salutations.
That was friendly mode.
You should speak to Dutong. See if you can get him to confess to...
We want depressed mode.
Nope. 1 drink for Master Dutong coming up. Anything else I can do for you?
This must
get him.
be depressed mode.
What do you want? You come to mock me? Come to laugh at the tragedy that is the life of 3 Sheets Dutong?
This is depressed mode. I think he might die, but also he said the guard has a restorative thing, so he will probably save him.
Not the writ. Let's not talk about that. It's my secret shame. The thought of that writ brings tears to my eyes. It tears at my poor, miserable soul.
I don't remember which of these I am good at. Am I charming, chat?
Yeah, that's what I need to do. Confess my sins. Then
I
I'll
guess I
feel
have
better.
intuition.
Oh, I'm a despicable person. A bad, bad man. The writ, it's a fake. A forgery. I made it all
I
up!
am so surprised.
Buzz, what are you saying? I'd better sober you up.
hate that restorative potion. Ah! That stuff tastes like vomit baked in a glaze of goat
Wow, he
hair
really
and
hates
garnished
it.
with a sprinkling of horse dung. And now I have the strangest memory, as if I... Oh no. Did I say anything to you, stranger? Anything about, oh, I don't know, an imperial writ? What? No, I never said any such thing.
I heard what you said, Dutong. I knew you cheated Mother Quan out of this place, and now we have proof. You can't get out of this now.
Ah, I see what you're after. Oh yes, Three Sheets Dutong was not born yesterday, or the day before that.
Time for public execution.
Indeed, we are speaking the language of commerce. I will give you a great deal of silver to keep this little secret from getting out. Lots of silver for both of you, if you keep quiet about this.
I don't know, Dutong.
He is trying to bribe
I really
me.
use the silver, but Mother Quan is such a nice old lady, I'm just not sure what to do.
How much is that old woman worth to me? What if I just take him money and then tell people anyways? Can I do that? I don't know if the tea is good, but I don't know if I care. I think I just want to tell him that he disgusts me because he was relatively rude to me a couple times.
Right, of course. What was I thinking? Old Mother Quan's a good woman. She deserves to have her tea house back.
Boss? People aren't gonna like us when they find out what you did. Maybe we should get out of here.
That's the smartest thing you've said since I hired you. Let's go.
Well done. It'll be nice to have old Mother back in charge again. You should tell Mother Quan she got her tea house back. Now things can go back to the way they
public
were.
execution.
I knew you would make the right choice. We share the same master, and he taught us both well.
I didn't ask for your opinion, Dawn Star.
Hello again, dearie. I hope you're having a nice time here in in Master Dutong's tea house. A forgery, are you certain?
I am a very nice, definitely not evil creature.
That scoundrel!
Listen, every action
No
is evil
wonder
to
he left
someone.
here so fast.
It all depends on your
Cheating an old
perspective.
woman out of her hard-earned living.
But me,
The very
I am
nerve.
always absolute good.
People, listen to me. Master Dutong has left.
I can
This
do no
brave
wrong.
young lady exposed him for the fraud that he was. The tea house is mine again.
Hooray for Mother Quan! Her tea house is back in business!
You've given me back the only thing I ever cared about. And you've done a service for this town, too. I'm going to turn this place back into a respectable quality tea house.
Listen, I actually play D&D sometimes with some friends, and I tried to be like a neutral character, but everyone else is so evil accidentally that I look like a good character. It's redeem tale, but here you go. And listen, I can't be evil. Because all of the evil is clearly Tails' fault.
I don't have much. The only reward I can offer is my humble thanks. That and a promise
Nice
that you
work.
will always be welcome here at Old Mother Kwan's.
I suppose you have done a just thing here, but remember, you really...
This lady is very mistaken if she doesn't think I will do 20 Sid quests first.
I may be drunk, but that doesn't mean I am a drunk, because I'm not. Well, just a little bit. But I'm brave, too. I'm going to go close the Great Dam and save the town. I'll be a hero. That'll show them. Well, that'll show them all. I just need another drink to get my courage up. Wine! Someone bring me more wine!
You've been saying that for 3 days, Rue. Minister Shang's already looking for other people to close the dam, and you'll look a fool after all your boasts.
I doubt that man could open a door, never mind a dam.
Just get him some more wine. Jesus Christ, Dawnstar.
I may...
Those sailors are the worst. They're rude and crude, and they...
Captain Ing says we... You bringing me a drink? No.
I heard the
I wonder if Mother...
Do you mind? I'm in no mood for company, given my present state of despondency.
That is some sage wisdom. And yes, if this were a modern game, he would be very jiggly.
My name is Yaru,
Yeah, this
though
game
some of the
kind of
locals
has a similar
disparagingly
talking
refer to
thing
me
to
as
Deus Ex, and
Yaru
I
the
like it.
Sailor. You see, I am predisposed to seasickness. Ergo, I despise the water. Yet I suffer their verbal slings and arrows with nary a complaint. It is just one more misfortune
This
to
guy
pile
hates
atop
water.
the great heap that
Has going
buries
to
me in
cancel
misery.
water.
I am at the stage of my life in which I long for companionship. A wife with intellect and refinement comparable, but just slightly inferior to my own.
Oh, has just lonely and sad.
Unfortunately, this town presents scant opportunity for a suitable match. Seamstresses,
also kind of a
barmaids,
weirdo.
peasants. I may as well marry the harlots selling themselves in the street.
He has problems. Guys, I really want to say this.
Your jibes, canary, prick the armor of my pride. They are blunted barbs forged by the sputtering flames of your lesser intellect.
I said it.
Farewell. Perhaps we shall speak again, if you ever tire of the braying and neighing of these barnyard animals.
Phone, please.
Why have you
Guess
returned?
that's just another problem for me to fix later.
Your Why have you returned? I suspect there must be some reason beyond the desire to add the agony
to
of
say it a
conversing
few
with you
times
to my
to him.
already incalculable suffering. I am at... Or perhaps everyone else's standards are far too low. I shall not allow myself to be saddled with a marriage of convenience, not when I deserve so much more.
Why do you perceive anything, dude? All you do is complain.
I am at the state...
Leave Zhang alone.
That's a large lad.
Zhang, you can't stay up here forever. This isn't your home. You need to come back with me to the farm.
No. Zhang not want to go home. Zhang doesn't want to see Ox.
It wasn't your fault. It was an accident. I need you back at the farm. Now let's go, Zhang.
No. Leave Zhang alone, or Zhang get angry and smash things.
No. Please don't, Zhang. I'll just go over here and leave you alone. What?
Let's convince him to go home
Don't let Zhang
somehow.
bother you. He's really quite harmless. He's just a little upset right now. I am Dong Ping, Zhang's employer. Zhang works on my farm, but the other day he accidentally killed one of
His
my
name
oxen,
is Dong.
and since then he has refused to come back. Some of the patrons here are unnerved by his size. I'm worried that if he doesn't leave with me soon, the owners may take matters into their own hands. If he gets hurt, or worse, I'll be ruined. I can't run the farm without him, but I don't know what else to do. He won't listen to me. You will? I must warn you. Zhang is, well, he's very strong-willed and very strong. I am grateful for your help, but please, be careful. Zhang the ox carrier came by his name honestly.
Is he as
I would
strong
hate to
as a
see him
giant
hurt
frog,
you,
though?
or anybody else for that matter. Speak softly to him, and you should be okay.
Hello, Elsa. Welcome. I must convince this large boy to go home. Yes, I will speak softly and carry a big stick.
Zhang not want to speak to you.
A hint about the tea house. Maybe
Zhang
after I'm
kill
done talking
Ox.
to everyone in it.
Zhang too strong, too rough with Ox. Zhang not want to hurt Ox. Zhang only playing. Now Zhang cries for Ox. Ox like to play with Zhang. Ox like it when Zhang throw her in the air and catch her. Zhang missed. Zhang dropped Ox on her head.
Oh my god, you
Ox
threw the
is
ox
dead.
too hard.
Ox was Zhang's friend. Zhang killed a friend and now Zhang is bad. Master have other Ox. Master won't starve. Master better off without Zhang. Zhang is lonely. Ox must be lonely too. Maybe Ox will forgive Zhang and we be friends
We'll be friends
again.
with the ox.
I will go and see. You have been nice to Zhang. Zhang like you. Zhang hope you have
You
good
too, Zhang.
day.
Thank you so much. I was at my wit's end. You've done me a great service today. Come, Zhang. Let's go home.
Zhang coming. Zhang go home now.
Thank you for convincing that poor ogre to leave. Such a sad story.
So wholesome and nice.
He certainly seemed harmless enough, but the customers were leery of him. Here, this is a little something to thank you for your help.
Why didn't you give me this money before, lady? Were you holding out on me?
我上次一种个个报告。
Wokuketita sumpono, sukokot awokatia, wonofatasea. Niwupa ia kupusa ia elwoth kraka ia nano uksaro isowak nikano wo napia shathia uko. Pia shathia kraka ia nano uksaro wo nofatasea. Ika kahia wo noka kika ia wo shathia oko uki ia ayayuya wai.
Oh god, what does it do to them, dude? What are you feeding them?
Pia shathia kraka ia nano uksaro wo nofatasea.
H god has feeding people monkey brains.
Napia ifaria ok. Kutkosi wiwa ya wo nawa ya ifaria oka wikino.
I will just slowly obtain her wealth by helping everyone in town.
Wokuketita sumpono, sathwa kawa ia ithiak.
Yeah, I don't think I want to
Can't you
lose
just leave an old
300
man in
silver
peace?
right now.
I'm nobody important. Nobody at all. And I have nothing to say to you. Sorry doesn't count for much. Sorry can't erase our mistakes. Sorry can't change the past. Nothing.
Jesus,
It's
man, I
not
just
important.
wanted to
Not
say
anymore.
hello.
Just leave me alone. Can't you? No.
Okay, goodbye, random guy.
You bring it? Look at these. Now, stuck in this backwater town, and the place doesn't even have a decent tavern.
I hope.
It's good to have things back the way they were.
I've heard pirates are raiding.
Nikio.
Let's see if we can
Did
help
you go down to
Brian
Beggar's
Lady.
Pier? Did you find... Bay is down.
To the pier we go. Jeff.
Mr. Tay keeps the kitchen.
Who let you back here? Bad enough I must work with incompetence. I don't need you walking through my kitchen. Unless, pretty lady, you've come to take me from this existence of pain
outside?
with your considerable charms.
Yeah, me too, okay, Mr.
Sir,
Tay?
please.
Step back, Mr. Wong. You just step back. Perhaps not, but I have little patience for the rules of so-called polite society. They only increase the time I must spend away from my work. The spirit world? You were talking about stories for children. I believe what I see. If I see it, it is real. Very simple. If you want some deeper discussion than that, go to a temple. Me, I will stay here and cook for the living.
I will turn into a huge toad right in front of you.
Then go walk around it. I do not waste my time collecting rumors. Everybody eats. That is all I need to know. I hear stories just like everyone else, but they are always told by some scared farmer who wouldn't know the wind from a howl. I believe what I see. That's enough. Good. I need to concentrate.
Weird cook.
There are ghosts. What?
The Emperor won't allow those slaving pirates to keep attacking the villages. You'll see.
Will I see? Wow, this place is big.
Oh no, you weird napa here.
Oh god, the wandering people. They walk into walls and then suddenly 180. I love it so much. I don't know why it's so funny to me, but it really is.
Hello, and welcome to Chuman's Woodcrafts. I'm afraid I don't have any woodwork items ready right now. My inventory's a bit understocked. I'm Chuman the Craftsman. Nobody important, just a simple merchant of fine woodwork items. A merchant who may not be in business much longer, I'm afraid. There are several customers who owe me money, but with the dam open, times are hard. I can't expect them to pay me when they can't even feed their families. And if they don't pay me, I can't afford the raw materials to make my woodwork. It's a difficult situation, but I'm trying to make the best of it. At least, I hope so. You might be right. I'm a fine craftsman, but I'm not much for business. I extend credit too easily, and then I can't bring myself to collect. It's just not in my nature.
Okay, goodbye, random guy.
Ghosts bring wind. Wind is no friend to a river fisherman, I can tell you that.
We ought to form a guild. Everyone else has them, why not us?
The fisherman's life is a hard one. Don't let anyone tell you different.
Where is that guy getting beat up at?
Welcome, stranger! Welcome to beautiful Tian's Landing! Isn't it a glorious day? Oh, I know, people complain and grumble, but honestly, I think they're overreacting. Things can't be that bad, right? After all, you're here. If the town was truly doomed, would we still be getting visitors? Ha, I think not. In fact, I think your presence here is a sure sign that things are looking up. Soon, all our problems will be solved. It's just like I kept saying.
Yes, exactly.
Things will
I
get
make
better, they
everything
always
better
do.
just by
It's like my
showing up.
father used to say, the greater the problem, the greater the solution. I'm sure it'll all work out.
I like him.
You came to the right place then. I won't give you the doom and gloom others will. Sure, we've got problems, but Tien's Landing is still the best village in the district. The Great Dam's been opened and the river level has dropped. Ships can't navigate the river and nobody can fish. But I think people are overreacting. Basically, we're suffering some minor inconveniences, which I'm sure will soon be resolved. Still, there are a few alarmists who scream and cry that our town is dying.
Just a little inconvenience.
Can you imagine? They have no faith in the Emperor, nor in Minister Shang, who is in charge of Tian's Landing. I am sure the cunning Shang has a plan to save us. He's in the town square, the highest point in Tian's Landing. Just follow any path leading up until you can't go any higher, and you're there. Minister Shang may not have the best reputation, but I'm sure that's just gossip. I'll bet he's actually a smart, active man who can reassure you of our town's future.
That's really nice of you to say, Pluvium. Thanks.
Enjoy your stay in wonderful Tian's Landing, where
Is there any... No, I didn't have anything pressing. Strange enemies, troubling...
Ok, we will offer. San Kasawir will see.
This here's a private club. You can't. Just no chance. It's braced from...
Let me AI in.
If one more of these villagers
Look at all these people here. When my old father told me to come to the big city, he never warned me about the crowds. Back on the farm, I ain't never seen so many people and buildings in one place. Except for livestock. But I guess they ain't people. Or buildings.
I don't talk
My
with
name's
peasants.
Tian, but everyone calls me Big Tian because I'm so big. I came to the city to try to find me a wife. So far, it's not going so good. Say, you're real pretty. You want to be my wife? You could come live on my farm.
This
I
is the
got
second
chickens
guy I have run
and
into that
oxen
wants a wife.
and lots of land. It would be hard at first, working the farm by ourselves.
has got chickens.
But after you have
Let's
6
go.
or 7 kids, they can help out too.
Oh god, that's a lot of kids. Is the stream lagging? I do be dropping a ton of frames. Weird. Let's give that a second to stop dying. Is it alright now or is it still being bad? One second, let me check a thing. Well, Streamlabs is telling me I am dropping 72% of frames, so that should be more than a little laggy.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
even know why.
Well,
my internet
do
seems
you know
fine.
any other pretty
This one
young
might
gals
actually
looking
be
for
on
a
YouTube's
husband?
side or something. Oh well, I will finish
Well,
this
that's a real
conversation
shame.
real quick.
If you run across any nice gals, do me a favor and mention my name to them. Big Tian. You have a nice day now.
Well, at least has nice. Maybe we can find him a lady somewhere.
Another day, another bowl of rice, I hope. It ain't easy being a dock worker. We ought to form a guild. Another day, another bowl of rice, I hope.
Another day, another bowl of rice. Am I right, fellow gamers? Anyways, this is probably a decent enough stopping point.